Oh, jeez.
If I open up the pantry and see a dead body.
Wait a minute.
Oh my god.
Strugglers, welcome to the third and final installment of my murder mystery series. Third installment. Have you seen the other two? I won't say it's mandatory for you to watch the other ones, but I would highly recommend you at least being familiar with the story of them because they all connect. It'll help you follow along a lot better with this year. Plus, they're just a lot of fun. Like, what are you doing? You're just not watching them? They're awesome. If you have seen them and you just want a really quick recap before this year's, I will do that now. So, incoming spoilers. Are we ready? Are we prepared? Here we go. 2 years ago, Julian Crow, that's this guy, was murdered by his butler Baldric Pumpernickel, that's this guy, over a dispute involving fantasy football. The following year, after Julian came back to life, he and his brother Huey Crow, that's this guy, started a business together. Huey tried to kick Julian out of the company, so Julian poisoned Huey, but before Huey died from the poison, he cut Julian's head off in a rage. Then Huey died as well, so they both died. And that brings us to today. The Crow brothers are both happy and healthy again, very resilient fellas. The butler is back doing his butlery duties, and he invited a group of friends over for a Halloween party. I'm sure it'll be very normal and very chill. There's been a...
Murder.
No. Oh, I was gonna say there's been a misunderstanding. I thought you people only came over when there's been a murder. But this is simply a Halloween party. Yes! Halloween party. Although, I just remembered I forgot one really crucial thing. It's out in the shed. I need to go get it. Just wait here. Do not move.
Oh, jeez.
Did his accent change?
It did.
Yeah, a couple times.
Australian.
I don't want to hear a gun go off out there. He's out there doing something stupid now.
This is all part of it. Oh, there has been a murder.
Oh my.
Oh no.
My.
Harvey.
Folks, I hate to be the one to tell you this. Unfortunately, there has been a murder. How did you know? The beloved Mr. Pumpernickel has passed away.
Oh no.
The butler. So we will be gathering clues, and we will be solving this murder to avenge that man. There are two locations of interest. One is obviously the crime scene, and the other is the butler's previous living quarters. Today we will be splitting up and using the buddy system so as to be able to share information. We're going to solve this crime. All right, folks.
What's your name?
I'm a
Officer.
officer. So 3 teams of 2, and shit's crying over.
He's got a mustache.
3 teams of 2. Those teams will be Jaden and Greg here, Kyle and Laura there, and then mom and dad. Or, I'm somebody's mom and dad. Since Jaden solved last year's murder, she gets to choose who goes to which location. She chose Laura and my dad to accompany her to the crime scene, so that means that Greg, Kyle, and my mom will go to the living quarters.
She's got the brains and the really nitpicky.
I'll bring the good looks.
Yeah.
Look at his hat. Tighten up on that hat for a second. Get nice and close. Let's go look for some clues. And let's find out who done it. You know, why not? What the hell is all this? Oh, jeez.
Our evidence bag.
Wait, is this the crime scene or what?
This is the live.
This
is where he lives.
Yeah, this is where you live.
Oh, cool. Look at this. Oh, jeez. What the heck? Who has stuff like this in your house?
Okay, I see something right away. There's.
Okie doke.
If I open up the pantry and see a dead body, yeah.
That would have been awesome.
Let me check that aside.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, now this is who?
Can we, if you find stuff, can we show the investigative officer here?
So we found this. I had too much to drink. My phone is missing, and I think I'm seeing double. That was in his pocket. So he's poisoned.
It was in whose pocket?
This guy, was this Huey?
Oh, it looks like Huey to me.
You find something?
No, I haven't found a thing other than the handcuffs.
Did you look in the oven? Nothing.
Okay, well, there's no caution tape on this, so.
Did you find something?
I mean, yeah. I don't know what it could mean, but there's Skippy peanut butter. And seemingly this would go to probably...
Oh, it's the keys to the
yeah,
handcuffs.
probably the handcuffs.
Should we undo the handcuffs? Use those.
Now we got something. Computer.
Can you check under the couch to see if there's a phone underneath there that fell out of his pocket? You don't see a phone down there anymore?
No, but I suspect there's more to the crime scene.
I'm seeing double. Is there double of something in this room? My phone is missing and I think I'm seeing double.
So what I'm thinking is he came in and he passed out and he like grabbed the Jenga tower.
Yeah,
What are we gonna find in here?
Oh, I need my glasses.
Baldrick Pumpernickel's email. I can't stay here anymore. I'm getting out in a couple of days. Could you help me out for old time's sake? I'll check with the others and see if they're okay with you staying here. You were the last person I thought would hold this over my head. I'm getting out of here and expect my life to go back to the way it was before. And I want my account back too. I talked to them, it's not gonna happen. Julian definitely doesn't trust you anymore, and Huey wants to keep things the way that they are. You made your choice 2 years ago when you lost your cool.
I should have rewatched that video.
Let's just make sure there's nothing on this after.
Oh, the Jenga, the phone, yep.
Julian, did Pumpernickel talk to you about that thing? Yeah, I'm not okay with it. He's the only person in this house without a violent past. I don't want to add another psycho back into the mix. It's a miracle we found such a perfect replacement in the first place, but after what happened, basically identical. Wouldn't want to mess this up. What?
I got this stupid glove on the wrong hand. You can't get into your phone because you're wearing that latex glove. Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Because I don't want to scrape the evidence.
People have gotten real loose this year.
Oh, rope. Oh,
Put that
put it in the bag.
Seems coincidental, but
Nope, it's not.
why the hell would it be in here?
Wait, what's that blue one? Oh wait, I think that's it.
Okay, well there's cameras in here, so this matters.
You guys are finally catching on.
That walkie-talkie.
Oh, good job. Oh, who does it talk to?
Niner checking in. This is Roger.
Wait, we'll find the other one. There's gotta be another one.
Talking over him. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he's found the other one.
I found a person.
Oh, that actually scared me. Dang it. Oh, hey, bud, what's it say on your shirt?
It smells really clean in here.
I heard clapping while I was crapping.
Oh, Julian. That's
I can't
crass.
find my costume.
His costume.
Want to look in the toilet?
Yeah, not really, but I will.
Scott just going all in for this video.
I heard clapping while I was crapping.
Clapping.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like clapping would be like gunshots, huh?
And I can't find my costume. That makes
What
no
costume?
sense.
Hey, is this ours for our notes?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so this is the jacket.
Yep. The OG
oh, yeah,
jacket.
that's Pumpernickel.
Yeah, that's whoever the guy with the, you know.
All right, found a
Pumpernickel.
note.
Butler.
Idioms to live by. It takes two to tango. Actions speak louder than words. The proof is in the pudding. Don't beat around the bush. Huey and
Who is talking there? They're talking about Pumpernickel. Who is Huey? Who is he talking
Julian.
to? Julian. Those are the two are tangoing.
Julian and Huey.
Anything else in there?
Yep.
Because
Ooh.
we think.
Another.
emergency info. Blood type, organ donor.
Yes.
Allergic to pollen and
Peanut butter.
peanuts. Severe.
Oh.
Yep. Emergency contact
They
is.
scratched it out. Well, hang on to this.
Yeah. Great. Our missing officer.
So, when you talked into that walkie-talkie, we didn't hear anything, right?
Inmate 1016 checking in.
We haven't gone in all the other rooms either. There's
Oh.
storage rooms and stuff. Oh, that one's closed. Oh, they both are closed.
Oh, hang on.
He couldn't. Oh, there's Skippy.
Hold up,
again.
there's Skippy and a sleeping bag in here.
Nobody really likes peanut butter. What do you find in there, Kyle?
There's a message on the board. So we got peanut butter, a whiteboard calendar for October 2023. Okay, so this must have been where the inmate was. The last 2 weeks of the month it says, get my life back.
Somebody's been living under here and planning his life.
Appears to maybe be the inmate, with or without Pumpernickel's knowledge. Lift the magnets. Is there anything under the magnet?
Oh, Kyle, you're a genius.
The snap?
The swap.
The swap.
Or is it the snap?
It says swap.
I reckon it says the swap.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
it looks
what I
like the
think,
swap.
too.
That's what in my humble opinion.
So today's the day, the swap. So that is big information. I want to know what's
swap.
happening out there.
2 to tango.
So there's 2 people involved.
Well, I'm thinking
People
that.
killed him.
Whoa, what the heck is that?
Oh boy.
Is he trying to poison us? Oh, we didn't get much of the view with the lights. I just wanted to get one, just to see what that was nice and cool. What is this all about? Is that poisonous gas?
Walkie-talkie gassed out.
Okay, he was allergic to
turn his lights on.
peanuts, and what was the other?
I'm sorry, he was allergic to what now, sir?
Peanuts? What's the other allergy?
Pollen?
Pollen. This is some kind of a pollen. Pollen
Found the other
machine.
walkie-talkie.
Yeah, there's peanuts.
Hello?
Oh, there's peanuts right there.
Peanuts all over.
I'm guessing is this all like kind of blocked off?
You guys,
Oh
escaped prisoner.
Oh
Here,
snap.
get picture of that.
Alright, flip it around.
Oh no, it's a picture of Scott.
Who?
Oh.
Who in the hell is Scott?
Pumpernickel.
I mean Pumpernickel.
Can I see that? What do we got?
Picture of Pumpernickel.
Interesting.
And it says Beach Day, Pumpernickel
Okay.
on the back. I assume they have the other half of this, like the whole Parent Trap situation. The peanuts are in the burley.
What?
The jar of peanuts are in the burley. Yep. With the flag attached.
What are you looking at here?
Checking out this power. Why do the lights keep blinking? The clapper. The clapper? Wait a minute. This thing is a clapper. Clap on, clap off.
Oh shit.
Frick, man. What is that telling us? Something is going on with this.
Oh god, there's lights. Oh.
That stuff stinks. That's that smell.
Is it? It's filled with pollen. It's gotta be.
Good grief, it's gotta be pollen.
Hey, clap it
Yep,
off.
it's just shooting pollen out.
The clapper.
We can use that for Halloween decoration.
I wanted to tell you so bad. I've been waiting for you to see it because we'll put that out.
That's pollen dust, man. That thing's shooting. He wouldn't be so dumb to eat peanuts when he's got the allergy. Would he?
Unless it was peanut dust. No, it can't be. Right? They ground up peanuts and put it in
Did you
the
look
fog
at the
machine.
machine?
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta, come on now,
let's
folks.
go.
We'll discuss.
You can stay out here all day.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm gonna plug this fire hazard.
So as we do every year after exploring the locations, we all got together as a group and people discussed what they found. It's always really interesting seeing what people do and do not share with each other in this scenario. Like usually Greg is a pretty closed book, but Kyle will tell you literally everything he saw in extreme detail. Different strokes for different folks, but there was still one single clue that had yet to be uncovered.
You guys didn't happen
So
to
one
find
of
a
them was
picture.
probably Julian's. And
What
the
kind
other-
of picture?
No, we did not find that.
Find what?
There's
Picture
a
of Pumpernickel. You didn't find the other half of that?
No. So it tells you who the other person is with Pumpernickel?
Yeah.
Folks, I think there may be one more
Who's this between?
rather large piece of evidence that has presented itself.
We're gonna more people come out. There's a big board out here.
Me again. I gotta explain what was supposed to happen here because it doesn't come across super well on camera. Bless their hearts, sometimes when people in the group find a new clue or a puzzle, they just immediately start working on it, regardless of if I'm even around to capture it. They forget we're making a video. And also this particular clue they solved basically instantaneously. I thought it would take longer. That was my mistake.
Is there anything
It's in the
that
pudding.
You're
There's
gonna
a
stick
key.
your hands in
There's
there.
a key in the
The
pudding.
proof is in the pudding.
Oh.
Right, the proof is in the pudding, like the idiom. So I suppose the giant random bowl of pudding on the counter might have given it away, huh? I was hoping that they would maybe be a little more confused and have to use this clue that I placed for them in the kitchen. I wrote out all these sentences on a whiteboard and then I drew a little key symbol next to the eraser. And you were meant to erase all the words, and then there were some that were written in permanent marker. And those words spelled out, where is the proof? And, you know, subsequently they were supposed to think, oh!
The proof is in the pudding.
So anyway, now that we're caught back up,
Can you get a rag or something for
That's
Garlic?
cool.
You just walk
Oh,
over to the
Jesus.
sink.
What is this?
Oh!
Oh, it's a Ziploc.
Okay, do we need to clean it up? Yeah, here, let me grab it
Yeah,
out.
you get it out.
Look
You're
at
so
what we're-
slimy that you can't get it open.
Now we can't even eat the pudding in either.
careful
we
with
go.
the contents, careful. That's evidence.
Okay, gross. The other half with the pumpernickel
Where's the other half?
twins.
Put it together.
I was hoping this clue wouldn't show up because I had it in my brain that he was a twin.
Look at that.
It's a twin.
That looks so funny.
I already
Look at
wrote that down. I was keeping that to myself.
That is
Yeah, I was too.
hilarious.
Beach day with the Pumpernickel twins.
Jaden, we're gonna win this.
Since we were running in teams this year, everybody got a chance to meet up with their partner afterwards and go over their own personal theories as to what they thought happened, kind of piece it all together as a team.
My theory for swap day is the bad twin was gonna swap with Baldric's life. He was gonna kill Baldric and take his
Yes.
life over.
Yeah, so they were hiding him, making sure that he wasn't going to get caught because he escaped prison.
Oh god.
He was in prison, I assume, because he murdered somebody, or because his twin brother did and he took his place in jail. He's the only person in this house without a violent past.
Oh, wait.
That
What?
makes me
For
think,
real?
yes.
When the officer came in disguised, it's really Baldric.
Yeah.
So he didn't get murdered.
There was no murder.
There's no body. There's no body
There's
of
no
Baldric.
proof.
What was something we found about that being a costume? That prison suit being a costume?
Yeah,
What
I
was
think
that
the
about?
costume is actually what the officer's wearing.
All three groups had wildly different stories that they came up with, and usually this time of the video, I'll edit together their guesses and try to like form what actually happened out of what they said. But that just wasn't possible this year. People went all over the place. So I think I'm just going to include kind of a short highlight reel of my favorite guesses, and then we'll just get straight into the reveal. All right now, go on ahead now. Piece together for me what happened here.
I'm here with Crocodile Dundee.
Changed hats.
Inmate 1016 is a pumpernickel twin. And we think that the very first time we met Pumpernickel was a different Pumpernickel than the second time we met him. When there was the whole fantasy football scandal and he killed Julian.
He was framed.
Was framed, yes.
So what's really going on here, at the end of the day, we've kind of been bamboozled from the very get-go. 2 years ago, Baldric Pumpernickel decapitated Julian.
Yes.
But I believe Baldric ended up in prison for that act of rage. And these guys found the perfect replacement to continue to be the butler so that the world wouldn't know what the heck's going on. Baldric's twin brother.
This reminded me when my kids used to watch the Parent Trap movie with Lindsay Lohan.
He escaped from prison and came here to Huey and Julian's home. Then what they were going to do is they were just going to swap the twins.
So we've been thinking this has been Baldric being the butler this whole time? Mm-mm. Twin brother. Twin brother. Thank you very little.
Yes, and we know that because of that email.
Julian is sitting on his shitter and he could hear clapping. Well, while he's crapping, you know that was the fog machine.
Must not have realized that the guilty twins' peanut allergy was that bad and they accidentally killed him instead of just, I don't know, mildly sedating him.
I swear, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
I just meant to mildly sedate him.
Look at him. I'll tucker it out.
And he tragically passed, unfortunately.
It was an accidental murder.
Yeah.
Who's a goof?
Baldric went out there to get the fog machine. He died. We're not sure what happened with his body because there was no body out there.
The two brothers wanted to be back together. They wanted to get back to the beach. They want to spend their life just living on the beach, minding their own dang business. At the end of the day, blood's thicker than water.
Pudding.
A bit thicker than pudding, kind of, in a weird way. There you go. That's what it is. I don't know.
I'm confident. I feel decent about it.
We're not even close.
I've concluded my investigation. We are going to, we'll go over the facts here, and we'll reveal the truth.
The butler was simply doing his butlery duties one day when he received an email from an inmate in the local prison. The prisoner insinuated that they might be attempting to break out and needed a place to stay. The butler, unsure, asked his bosses what they thought about this person coming to live with them. They were adamantly against it, seemingly for personal reasons. The butler knew the prisoner wouldn't take the news well, but he delivered it anyway, like a good butler would, although he never heard back. A few days later, the prisoner escaped and made his way to the Crow brothers' house. He found a shed out back and dumped his orange jumpsuit in it and took notice of a fog machine that had recently been tested out there. He snuck into the house and found a secluded space under the staircase to hunker down for a while. Now, this was no permanent solution and hardly better than being in a prison cell, so he hatched a plan. He was going to kill the butler and take his place. He overheard the butler outside his door planning a Halloween party for October 16th, a date that seemed very important to him for some reason. Like, he would not stop talking about October 16th. I feel he overdid it. And the killer knew this was his chance to make the swap. He spent many days planning, and eventually that plan came to fruition. The killer snuck out to the fog machine in the shed that the butler planned to use for the party, and he filled it with crushed peanuts, something he knew the butler was deathly allergic to. On the night of the party, the killer waited for the butler to leave and grabbed the fog machine from the shed. As soon as the killer saw the butler enter the shed, he activated the now poisoned machine by clapping into a walkie-talkie, remotely triggering a clapper device that he installed earlier, and subsequently filling the shed with peanut-infused smoke. The butler, being severely allergic, began to choke. He couldn't breathe. He stumbled outside and died behind the shed. But now the question is, how did the killer know of the butler's severe peanut allergy? And why did he think he could get away with all of this in the first place? Surely the Crow brothers would notice if their butler was suddenly a different person. Unless the prisoner and the butler were identical twins. 2 years ago, Baldrick Pumpernickel attempted to murder his boss, Julian Crow. For this, he was sent to prison. But Julian needed a butler still, and subsequently hired Baldrick's twin brother, Reuben Pumpernickel. There is comfort in familiarity, I suppose. Baldrick wanted to get his life back, and he was willing to kill for it. But that's not all. Baldrick committed one final crime that night. Baldrick stole Julian's Halloween costume, the police officer.
All right then. That was more Australian. All that being said,
We were way off.
there was one team that got the closest out of everybody, Laura and Kyle. Come on, man. And your honor is that you get to cuff the killer. So there we have it. Laura and Kyle got basically everything right. Really, the only thing they messed up was at one point they swapped the Pumpernickel twins. But other than that, they nailed almost everything else. When I was sitting in the back and people were giving their stories, I was grading them as they went. These are the grades that I gave everybody, so kind of a dominant victory.
So we think inmate 1016 is sitting behind us on a couch with a cop costume on, right?
Correct.
Some mighty big accusation you're throwing around there for him. So concludes our murder mystery trilogy. I hope you enjoyed it. I always have so much fun doing these, but I think sadly this might be the last one that we do. It's just so much work for one person to do. We'll do other stuff, throughout the year, but the murder mystery, we might have to retire it. I like that we put a little bow on it.
and I hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed making them. Thank you so much for watching. An extra thank you to my patrons. Those listed here are in the top tier on there. You guys are awesome. That is all I've got for you this time. I will see you again later this week with another video. It might be Halloween themed as well. Who knows? I know. It is. All right, that's it. Band Sniper Wolf. Goodbye.
And he tore the other half, put it in the pudding, which went to prison, and that, no, that doesn't make sense.
He says it out loud.
That doesn't make sense.
Saying this for the first time. You've been talking for like an hour. You're just saying this for the first time.
Baldric wants his life back.
Yeah.
Can you tilt it back again?
You tilted
Tilt
back
it back.
again.
Oh, did
yeah.
it get in the way?
So-
Sorry.